for the idea of opening Pages and Pour, a bookstore that also sells coffee and wine in San Antonio, Texas. One of the best legal structures for us to consider is a limited liability company, also known as an LLC. Here are a few reasons why an LLC might be the best choice in our situation. First and foremost, one of the primary advantages of the LLC is that it offers limited liability protection to the owners. This means that personal assets are generally protected from business debts and liabilities. Given that we will be selling products like coffee and wine, which carry inherent risks, this liability protection can be crucial in safeguarding personal assets. LLCs provide flexibility in management structure and taxing. As the owner of an LLC, we are able to choose how we want the business to be taxed. By default, LLCs are taxed as pass-through entities, meaning profits and losses pass through the business and the individual members' tax returns. This can potentially result in tax advantages and simplifies the tax filing process. Or another alternative could be to elect to be taxed as a corporation, either S Corp or C Corp. LLCs are also allows you to combine various business activities under one entity. In our case, we are operating a bookstore alongside a cafe that serves coffee and wine. An LLC structure allows us to manage these different aspects of business seamlessly while maintaining legal protection for each activity. LLCs generally have fewer administrative requirements compared to corporations, making them easier to set up and maintain. In Texas, forming an LLC involves filing a certificate of formation with the Texas Secretary of State and paying the required fee. After formation, LLCs have minimal ongoing compliance requirements, which can be advantageous for small business. San Antonio is known for its vibrant small business community and relatively favorable business environment. Choosing a legal structure like an LLC aligns well with the business-friendly atmosphere in the city and provides the flexibility and protection needed to thrive in the local market. In addition to identifying the best legal structure for operating Pages and Pour in San Antonio, there are also additional legal requirements, including licenses, permits, and certificates. We will first need a business license. General business license is typically required to operate in any business in San Antonio. We will be required to apply for this license from the City of San Antonio's Development Services Department. The process may involve completing an application form, paying a fee, and complying with the zoning regulations. We'll also need an alcohol permit because we plan to sell wine. We'll need an alcohol permit or license in Texas. The Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission, also known as the TABC, regulates the sale of alcohol beverages. We'll need to apply for a wine and beer retailer's permit since the plan is to only sell beer and wine. The application process only involves completing forms, undergoing background checks, and adhering to specific requirements set by the TABC. A food establishment permit will also be required since we do plan to serve coffee and potentially other food items. A food establishment permit from the City of San Antonio Metropolitan Health District is on the list of the required items. This permit ensures that the business complies with health and safety regulations regarding food preparation, storage, and handling. We will need to undergo inspections and demonstrate compliance with sanitation standards. Another required item is a seller's permit. Seller's permit is also known as a sales tax permit or sales and use tax permit. It's required for business selling tangibles, including books, coffee, and wine like us. We'll need to register for a seller's permit with the tax controller of public accounts and to collect and remit sales tax and taxable items sold in San Antonio. We'll need a certificate of occupancy Before opening the business, we will have to obtain a certificate of occupancy from the City of San Antonio Development Services Department. This certificate verifies that the business location complies with building code, zoning laws, and other regulatory requirements. For Pages and Pour Bookstore and Cafe, there are a few types of insurance coverages we'll need to consider, and these are the following: general liability insurance, which provides coverage for bodily injury, property damage, and personal injury claims arising from business operations. This insurance protects against lawsuits alleging negligence, slips and falls, product liability, such as serving spoiled food or drinks, and other third party claims. Property insurance is next on our list. It's a commercial insurance which protects physical assets, including our building inventory, equipment, and furnishing against damage or loss from events like fire, theft, vandalism, or natural disasters. Then lastly, a liquor liability insurance will be needed since we will be selling beer and wine. This coverage protects the business against liability claims related to sale or service of alcohol, such as accidents or injuries caused by intoxicated customers. Liquor liability insurance may be a separate policy or an endorsement to our existing general liability policy in some cases. Thank you.